I can't get over it. You being trapped in an elevator with Julian Crane and him actually helping you out.
I know. It's weird. I never thought I'd have to thank Julian for saving my life. But he did.
Yeah. I don't know what turned him into some kind of hero. But I sure am grateful he did.
Me too. You know, Chad, when I was in that elevator, thinking that I was gonna die, it made me realize what is really important to me. Who is really important to me. There was only one thing on my mind.
What was that?
That I knew I made a mistake. And now I've lost him. The only person in my life that I know that I'm gonna be with forever and ever.
I understand, Whitney, I really do. I did the same thing when I was younger. I acted to please my father, and I lost the woman that I loved. I've lived to regret it to this very day. So don't make the same mistake that I did. You follow your heart. You let it lead you to love.
Listen to me, Chad. You, me, Simone. I know she's my sister, but I can't let this happen. I need you to know how I feel.
Chad! I heard about what happened. Oh my gosh, you could have been killed. I was so worried about you.
Simone,
I'm so glad that you're okay.
I can't believe that Julian Crane saved our daughter's life.
Yes, it's amazing, isn't it?
I mean, it's so out of character of him. I mean, but then again, he has been acting strange lately.
Right. Like when he told us to forget about the fact that Simone had wrecked his car.
Yeah, he said that we'd have to pay for the damages and that he was responsible for the accident. That he left his own keys in the car.
Doesn't sound like Julian Crane.
Not at all. And in the elevator, he saved Whitney's life. Not once, but twice. I mean, he even risked his own life to do it.
It's unbelievable, isn't it?
Yeah. And that woman that he was talking about with Whitney, I mean, come on. I mean, what kind of woman would get involved with Julian Crane? I mean, this man has never loved anybody besides himself.
You loved me. That's what you were going to say, wasn't it? Admit it. Admit that you loved me as much as I loved you.
Oh, poor Louise. She has no idea that Beth has given him a doped-up Boilermaker. Beer, spiked with alcohol, and my medication. Oh, his brain is gonna be gonzo. No. And there's just no telling what she's gonna get him to do. Oh, please, please, blessed angels, please protect Louise from my evil, deceitful daughter, because she will do anything to tear apart Louise and Sheridan, anything to ruin their true, true love. Please, angels. Angels, you have got to punish her.
It's really good beer. I've actually never had an import like this before.
I know, it's great, isn't it?
Yeah, I like it. It's really hitting the spot. And that's a good thing, too, because I don't know if I could have handled hard liquor, you know. I'd gone straight to the head, and I wouldn't have known what I was doing.
No.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm hoping for, Louise.
Sheridan, what are you talking about? What truth do I need to know?
Oh, Antonio.
What? What you keep telling me about losing the man that you love and that things aren't the way they're supposed to be? Talk to me. Tell me what's going on.
I know you're confused because this is so complicated.
Not to me, it's not. Look, things are exactly the way that they're supposed to be. I'm with the woman I love, and we're about to get married. We have been through this. And we've been through this so many damn times. I can't do it anymore. Okay? You can be with Antonio. That's it. End of story. End of us.
Things should be different. That's why I have to tell you the truth.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of a bird I knew could take me high as breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
Your arm, it's been cut.
No, it's all right. I'm gonna get some stitches pretty soon.
Doesn't it hurt? Oh, my
No,
poor
no,
baby.
it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt.
I heard that you were trapped in the elevator with Julian Crane. Are you all right?
Yes, I'm all right, I'm all right.
Oh, it must have been a horrible night for you. I'm just so glad that you're okay. I don't know what I would do if I ever lost my big sister.
Oh, honey. How did you find out what happened?
One of the nurses, she told me everything. She said that Chad had risked his life to save you, and that even Julian Crane was brave.
Yeah, Chad and I were just talking about that, actually. And when we were in that elevator, Julian had some very interesting things to say.
You actually had a conversation with Julian Crane?
Mm-hmm. And he gave me some really good advice, too.
About what?
He was almost fatherly to me. He talked to me about love, about never letting it go. I had no idea Julian was so wise.
I feel sorry for the woman who got involved with Julian Crane.
Yeah, so do I.
Always hated the Cranes, especially Julian. He's always been such a pig to women, and I assumed that he was taking advantage of Whitney in the elevator.
I understand, T.C.
I feel bad for beating him up, but I still hate him. And if he would ever touch you or anyone in my family, I would kill him.
I don't think you're going to have to worry about that, honey. I don't think Julian's ever going to forget the beating that you gave him.
And he shouldn't forget. I was just thinking about that woman he was involved with. She must be really hating herself right now. I wonder if she's married.
What if she is?
Come on, honey, think about it. How do you think her husband will react if he found out that she had an affair with Julian Crane?
I don't know. And maybe if he really loved her enough, he would accept it. He would realize that she was young and she just made a mistake.
No. No, any man who knew Julian Crane would not be able to forgive or forget if his wife had slept with Julian Crane. I think it would eventually destroy the marriage.
Julian.
Met anyone like you. You can fight me, but I know you want me as much as I want you, don't you, Eve? Don't you? I'm so glad you're here. We have to talk about us, about our love.
What the hell are you talking about?
You know, Beth, I should tell you something.
What is it?
Well, when you called me earlier to come over and fix the sink, I was over at Sheridan's cottage.
Why? I hope Antonio's all right. I know that you and Sheridan haven't been able to tell him that you're in love. because of his condition.
Antonio's okay. Sheridan and I aren't. And I told Sheridan that I wasn't going to stand in the way of her being with Antonio.
I don't understand.
When we heard about the emergency over at the Crane elevator, well, I went to go help. And Sheridan was all worried about Antonio being in danger and getting hurt, and she didn't seem to feel the same way about me at all.
Luis.
Yeah. And she made her feelings pretty clear, but, you know, she had plenty of opportunities to tell Antonio the truth about us. She never told him. And she wouldn't let me tell him, and finally I realized that she just didn't want to tell him the truth.
Well, do you think she really loves him?
What else can I think? You know, when Sheridan had amnesia, she fell in love with Antonio, and, well, I guess they had a pretty strong relationship. Stronger than I realized. You know, so I just decided to get out of their way and let them have their happiness. So my relationship with Sheridan is, it's over. Yeah.
Angels in heaven, no. No, you can't let my evil daughter get away. You can't. You can't.
Nothing will stop me from marrying Luis. He's gonna be mine.
Sheridan, I hate seeing you so upset.
I know. I don't like it either. That's why I have to tell you the truth.
The truth about what?
It just can't go on any longer. Luis.
Luis, what about Luis?
This is all about Luis. And that's why I have to tell you the truth.
If Julian Crane told you that, he's a wise man, Whitney. I know I'm never gonna let love get away from me. I'm gonna always be there for you, Chad. Always. We'll always put each other first, won't we? I'm so grateful that you're okay. I love you so much.
I asked you a question, Julian. What the hell are you talking about?
TC, please. Julian's condition is precarious.
I don't give a damn. I want to know what he meant when he said, I want to talk about us. There is no us with my wife.
TC, can't you see that he's groggy from the pain medication? He doesn't know that he's talking to me. He probably thinks he's talking to the woman he told Whitney about.
That's exactly what I meant. I was thinking about the woman I loved, the woman that I let get away.
Look, I'm not a monster. You know, I don't want to hurt my brother. I just think that everyone's blowing this whole medical condition thing of his way out of proportion.
You don't think he's that sick?
No, I know that he's sick. It's just that Antonio's strong. I don't think that telling the truth would kill him. Anyway, doesn't matter now. Bottom line is Sheridan and I are over. Hey, you know, I wish her all the best. You know, all I ever wanted was for Sheridan to be happy, and I think she will be now. Just not with me.
Hey, I'm really sorry. I mean, I know how much this must hurt, but just know that I'm here, okay? If you need to talk or anything.
Thanks. Thanks for always being there for me. You know, you've always been so supportive.
Oh, blessed saints, you have to stop her. You cannot let my evil daughter do this. You cannot.
this has something to do with Louise? The reason you're so upset, the reason you're so nervous?
Yes. And I have to tell you before I lose my mind. Oh, who could that be?
I'll get it.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, I guess.
What do you mean? Something wrong? And Antonio and I were just discussing some things. You know what, Antonio? I have a headache. Would you mind making me some tea, please?
No, of course not.
Thank you.
Sheridan, what's going on? Why do I get the feeling you were trying to get Antonio out of the room?
I can't do this anymore, Pilar. I love Luis. I want to be with him. I can't live another day like this. He walked out on me earlier.
He what?
He ended our relationship. He thinks that I want to be with Antonio. He thinks that I love him, and he said that he just wanted me to be happy, but I don't want to be with Antonio. I love Luis. I can't lose him. And he's right. The only way that I can be with him is to tell Antonio the truth.
Sheridan, no, you can't.
Pilar, I'm sorry. I have to. I have to tell him tonight because I can't live another day like this.
What about Antonio? If you tell him the truth, he won't live at all. You see, TC? Julian was just remembering the woman that he loved.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I'm sorry for jumping down his throat. But I still don't believe he's changed. I appreciate what you did for Whitney. I know that my daughter wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for you. And I am grateful to you, Julie.
Well, I did what any man would do under the circumstances.
TC, I need to examine Julian before he goes to X-ray, so...
Sure, honey. I'll go find the girls and I'll see you later.
Okay. What the hell is the matter with you? Have I not told you 1,000,000 times that if TC ever found out about our past, that he would kill you and he would never forgive me?
Sorry, Eve. I didn't know TC was here. I was still groggy.
Well, then you just gotta learn how to keep your mouth shut, Julian. I mean, just look at you. You're already half dead. What, do you have a death wish?
I see the patient is awake. Should I take him up to X-ray now, Dr. Russell?
Yes, please.
Hey, girls. Oh, it's a miracle that your sister's alive, Simone.
I know, Daddy. I'm so glad that you're all right, too. I mean, I love you guys so much.
We need to talk. There's some things that I really have to tell you, okay?
We have nothing to talk about. You told your parents and Simone that you didn't love me, that you only cared about your tennis career. Now, that doesn't leave much room for us to have a future. Now, does it?
I'm so proud of the both of you. You guys are like heroes, you know? I bet you guys are going to be in the papers tomorrow.
You know, it was really weird. It was like walking through Alice's looking glass. I mean, everything was upside down. And Julian was the real hero. I mean, who would believe that? I mean, what's next? Pigs flying?
That'd be as strange as Mom starting to hang out in bars and stuff.
Bars? What are you talking about?
We were just talking about how weird the night was, and it would be weirder if you were hanging out in bars, but that would never happen. I couldn't help remember what Julian was talking about, that woman in the elevator.
You know what? Whitney was just telling me about that. I wonder if it's somebody that still lives here in Harmony.
The tape.
What tape?
The tape that Julian listens to in his library. I mean, he was listening to the same tape and always seemed so depressed. He was listening to it the night of your accident. I mean, it was playing throughout the grounds.
I don't remember. I must have been too upset.
The tape of that woman. That's probably the woman that was the love of Julian's life. Honey, let her get away.
I can't imagine Julian Crane being a romantic.
Well, if we find out who was on that tape, we might be able to understand.
I guess I should get back to fixing that leaky sink, huh?
Oh, okay.
Whoa. Imported beer packs a punch, doesn't it?
I think you stood up a little quick. You said you didn't eat much today, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess that's it. All right, I'm gonna get back to fixing that sink.
Hey, it's Betsy. Oh, Louise, is that you? Hi, honey. What are you doing here?
Hey, Mrs. Wallace. I'm fixing your leaky sink.
Oh, we have a leak?
Yes, Mother, we have a leak.
Well, you know, you shouldn't have to be here this late. You know, we can call a plumber tomorrow. So why don't you just go on home, honey? Hmm?
It's no problem. I'm gonna be done in no time.
Luis wants to fix the leak.
No.
Right now, get out in the living room. Go.
Won't you just be careful? You don't want to hurt your mother.
You cut the crap. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to run Luis off.
Oh, and I know what you are trying to do. You're trying to get Luis drunk so you can take advantage of him. Well, all the blessed saints in heaven are going to punish you.
All your prayers are for nothing, Mother. Because the angels aren't going to punish me, and neither are the saints in heaven. Because Luis and Sheridan broke up, and I had nothing to do with it.
I won't let you get Luis.
You just try to stop me, Mother, and I will make sure you end up in the most horrible nursing home that no money can buy. Because Luis is going to be mine, no matter what I have to do to you or anyone else.
I'm so sorry for what you're going through, but I'm just very concerned for my Antonio.
I know, so am I. But as we've seen, no secret stays a secret forever. Antonio's going to find out the truth sooner or later. Now, I've been thinking, I don't want to tell him here. I want to tell him in a more controlled environment, somewhere close to medical care, just in case.
Yes, well, if he has to know the truth, that would be best. But it's still a risk, Sheridan.
I'm sorry, but it's a risk that I have to take. If I don't, it's just going to ruin Luis's life and my life forever.
Well, I'm sure we all have better things to do than try to figure out who Julian was involved with in his past.
But, Mom, I think it's interesting. I mean, Julian never even seemed human to me before. I always thought of him as a predator or something.
Yeah, you got that right.
But when we were in that elevator, I saw another Julian. I mean, when he was talking about this woman, he was so vulnerable. You guys should have heard him. He must have loved that woman very much. And I think that he still loves that woman very, very much. And he also gave me some good advice on love. He said that if I was ever to find love, that I should never let it go.
Well, you know what, sweetheart? That is very good advice to apply to your tennis. Follow your dream. If you work hard, you will be rewarded. I'm just very curious about the woman who was such a big impression on Julia. The tape is the key.
Wait a minute. I think I've heard that song before. It was at the Seascape restaurant one day. Hey, it's just too bad you destroyed that tape, Dr. Russell. If you still had it, we could have listened to it and maybe figured out who that singer was.
Wait, I remember that night. I remember thinking that singer sounded like Whitney.
Sweetheart, you destroyed the tape? Why would you do that?
Giving Luis beer and then spiking it with alcohol and then doping it with my medicine was wrong.
Oh, and how do you think I learned how to make that drink, huh?
Oh, no, I never taught you how to do that, never.
Oh, yeah? Well, I read your diaries. Yeah, and I know you weren't above getting a man wasted to get whatever you wanted.
Oh!
Huh?
From the stories I've heard about your past, you were drunk yourself plenty of times. It's probably why you don't know who my father is. Oh, you just don't remember.
You are an evil, horrible girl, Beth. Oh, blessed angels. Angels in heaven, please, please give me the strength to stop this wretched girl I call my daughter.
You don't even have the strength to walk, Mother. How are you going to stop me from doing anything? Huh?
Well, all I need is the strength to walk into that kitchen and tell Luis the truth about you, the real reason I need this walker, huh? Huh?
You wouldn't.
Oh, wouldn't I? I figure if I have to go off to that awful nursing home, no matter what I do or what I say, I might as well go out in a blaze of glory, huh, by doing the right thing. Hey,
no,
yes,
you
sir.
don't.
Yes, sir. Let's stop. No. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Louise! Louise! Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Hey!
Mother.
Hey! What's going on here?
I can't blame you, Sheridan. I love both my sons. And I love you. Perhaps it is time that Antonio learns the truth. He'll find out eventually.
The longer this lie goes on, the more painful it's going to be.
I know. And you and Luis have sacrificed so much. It's time that you shared some happiness.
Thank you so much for your support. I just hate the thought that Luis thinks that I don't want to be with him, that I've chosen Antonio.
What makes him think that?
Well, tonight, when the elevator was about to crash...
What elevator?
The elevator at the Crane building. There was a broken elevator, and apparently it was hanging by one cable with Whitney and Julian trapped inside.
Oh, my God.
You didn't hear about this?
No.
Ethan tried to help, but he fell onto the elevator and was knocked unconscious, and then Teresa tried to jump in and help him.
Oh, my God. Are they all right? They're such...
Oh, yeah, no, Teresa's fine. She's at the hospital because Ethan was hurt. He got an electric shock.
Oh, dear God, I have to go to the hospital right away, then.
Absolutely. I'm sure Teresa wants you there.
Just promise me, okay, please. You call me before you tell Antonio the truth. I want to be there.
All right, I promise.
Okay. I love you, Sheridan.
I love you.
Here's your tea.
Thank you.
Where'd Mama?
She went to the hospital to be with Teresa. She didn't know about the elevator accident.
Okay. So we're alone now. You gonna finish telling me what you were gonna tell me before? I mean, what is this truth that I need to know?
All right, I'm gonna tell you, but you know what? I need to change first, and then we have to go.
You go where?
Look, Antonio, just trust me. We have to go find Luis, and then I promise I'll tell you. You'll know everything.
Sheridan.
So why'd you destroy the tape, Eve?
I don't know. I mean, I hardly even remember. Well, I think I did it because, well, the music was so depressing. You know, everybody there was having some problem or other, and it just didn't seem appropriate to play music that was so depressing.
So you tore it up.
I know, I was overreacting, but I mean, at the time, it just seemed like the right thing to do. And I had heard Julian playing that song, and I just wanted it to be done, you know? Because anything that has anything to do with Julian is just disgusting.
Yeah, right about that.
That singer did sound like Whitney.
All right, we've got a cubicle for you now, Chad. You can go into cubicle C.
Chad, I'll send someone to take care of his stitches.
And I'll be in to help you in a minute.
Do you want me to go sit with you while they do it?
No, I'll be okay.
Okay, well, I'll go get some sodas. I'll be right back.
I need to talk to Chad. I have to talk to him.
Mr. Crane is back from X-ray, asking for you, Doctor.
Okay, I'll be right in to see him.
Wait a minute, Eve. I know you. And I know when something's wrong.
What are you talking about, sweetheart?
Things don't add up. Why are you so concerned about Julian? Why are you rushing off to see him? No matter what heroics he did, he's still Julian Crane, and he's still evil.
Honey, Julian is my patient. I can't let my personal feelings get in the way of my job.
So why don't you get him another doctor? Why are you so worried about it? Whatever Julian did, he did for the wrong reasons. He's playing some kind of angle. But what I want to know is why are you so concerned about it? What's going on, Eve?
What are you doing here? I told you we had nothing else to talk about.
Yes, yes, we do. Please, just tell me that you'll hear me out. Both of our futures are at stake.
What's going on here?
Nothing.
Nothing? Because when I came out, it looked like that you were attacking your poor mother.
Of course.
See, she was just trying to
of course
stop
I
me
wasn't attacking my mother, Luis. I was trying to get her to take her medication, and, well, sometimes she gets stubborn, you know, and Mother doesn't realize if she doesn't do what I ask her to do, she could have a terrible accident. One that could leave her paralyzed or worse.
Well, you're right. I'll go take my medicine right now.
Thank you, Mother.
Excuse me.
Okay. Hey, hey. Sorry. I never even knew that it was so hard for you taking care of your mother.
No, sometimes it's like this, you know, and sometimes it's worse. Okay, don't worry about me. You have enough to worry about. Just, you drink your beer and relax.
Yeah, this is good beer, too.
Yeah.
It's great. I should go.
Oh, you must be so hungry. Why don't I just fix you something to eat?
No, thanks. I should just go.
Okay. I guess I should clean up. Mother's gonna need her medication again.
Hey, please. That's okay. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just, I don't know, sometimes Mother, she's just,
Sorry, you know, here I am, dumping all my problems on you, and you're just having a hard time taking care of your mother. Sorry. You know, I still don't understand why Luis has to be there when you tell me whatever it is you have to tell me.
Look, Antonio, just trust me. Believe me when I say Luis has to be there. You'll know everything very soon.
Okay. Whatever you say.
Once you know the truth, there's nothing that'll keep Luis and me from being together. Finally.
Julian is my patient, TC. I have to take care of him whether I want to or not. I took an oath, remember?
You're right, sweetheart. I'm sorry. I'll let you do your job. I love you, baby.
I love you too.
Coffee? I'll get us some coffee.
I feel better now just seeing your face.
I don't know what you think you are doing, Julian, but I want it to stop now.
Eve,
You almost destroyed my life one time, Julian, and I swear to God, I am not going to let you do it again.
Look, Whitney, your future's in tennis, so I don't know why you're talking about both our futures.
The point I'm trying to make does concern both of our futures.
Look, I don't care what Julian Crane said to you in the elevator. It doesn't change a thing.
It changed me. I realized what is really important. And I realized what I really want.
I still don't see what that has to do with me.
It has everything to do with you. Because every thought that I had, every time that I reached down into my soul, there was only one thing that I knew for sure. Just one thing. It's all about you, Chad. The thing that I knew for sure, I knew that I loved you. Chad, I love you so much.
Shannon, why can't you just tell me what you were going to tell me?
I told you, it's important that we talk to Luis first. Oh, no.
Sheridan, what is it?